Hello, my name is Olivia, and today I'll be walking you through my journey in Attentive. How I joined Attentive. At my college, I saw an opportunity for work experience in October 2021, so I decided to give it a shot. During that week, I've obtained an insight into many topics that were not familiar to me, as they weren't part of the curriculum I've been taught at school. The content that was taught really appealed to me, as it was new and seemed beneficial to me for my future. Therefore, I happily applied for a position as a youth ambassador. What I have learned during the work experience week. I learned a lot about equality, diversity, and inclusion, and how it should be delivered by organizations, and if used effectively, how it can help to improve people's lived experiences. I learned that there was a panel that managed my organization Attentive, which empowered the community to oversee and scrutinize the police use of force in the community in my area. This is called the GPS Scrutiny Panel, named after the police unit that we monitor. I also learned about co-designing workshop material, debating skills, photography, presentation skills, and event planning. My role as a youth ambassador. I represent the youth in my community to ensure that everyone's voice is heard. The position helped me to advocate for safety, equality, diversity, and inclusion while acting as a role model. This gives me a chance to tear down borders within society by being educated about things like discrimination, mental health, and people's rights, and passing this knowledge forwards. I also get a chance to empower others through the creation of motivational posters and co-designing workshop material. This helps me to acknowledge that I do have an impact, and I'm competent in doing so. As a youth ambassador, as well as representing the youth, I'm involved in organising and planning a wide range of events that helps to bring whole communities together. Attentive are event specialists, and learning these skills helps us whenever we think of having an event, we know what to do. Here are some posters that I've created. Ever since I joined the organization, I've developed and grew many skills. Here are some examples. Multitasking, event planning, presentation skills, time management, communication, self-confidence, video and poster making, cognitive skills via chess, photography, and blog making. Here are some events I participated in. For example, in Partridge, the workshop was about youth safety, which educated young people about cyberbullying, drugs, and stalking, for example. This was an attempt to teach the youth to protect themselves. The day was filled with interactive activities like Kahoot games, debates, and discussions with our guests like the police crime commissioner, detectives, and police officers. Some videos presented were about violence against women and girls, understanding discrimination, and peer-to-peer violence, which were made by our youth ambassadors. I've also attended a few meetings with Children Cambridge Hospital to give my opinions and views as a representative of the youth in regards to VR games that are designed to help children to deal with stress and anxiety in hospitals. Using my feedback, they can adapt and create new games. In the Luton 2040 conference, the event focused on tackling poverty and employability in Luton, and the overall measures that would be made to make Luton a more sustainable town and a better place to live in. During the Attentive Work Experience Week, young people from colleges and schools in Bedfordshire learned things like event planning, the GPS panel, and got a taste of photography. They also dived deeper into the importance of equality, diversity, inclusion, and how to promote it by working with wider communities and using diverse resources. Simultaneously, they were presenting information about equality, diversity, inclusion, so they were enhancing their presentation skills such as time management and body language. They also learned about social media and tools to create materials to post on Instagram using Canva of current events they chose. There was also a big debate where guests came over from the council and the police force and worked with the youth to help them construct arguments for a chosen debate topic. My personal growth. While being attentive, I've gotten countless opportunities to grow my skills and mature for my future work environment. Weekly team meetings and having big responsibilities shaped me into being a more experienced and professional person who people can rely on. Being a youth ambassador also helped me to take on other opportunities in my life confidently and utilize every experience given to me. My confidence and communication grew profoundly, which helped me to step on my bubble, helping me to form connections with others. Overall, joining Attentive has been one of the best decisions I've made. I've received so many opportunities and knowledge insights that have shaped my skills for the future. Thus, I find an essential organization that significantly helps me.